Hello, amazing artists. So we are on the home stretch for the Animal Alphabet Challenge videos, and we are on letter W. So today for letter W, I have for you a whale, very big. I'm not sure I'm gonna fit this on the paper. An orca whale, also pretty big. And a wolf. Let's draw. All right, let's figure out this whale, you guys. Oh boy, I'm just gonna have to shrink it down a little bit. So let's I'm gonna get the main body shape in. Oof, I have to shrink it down a lot. I still might not be able to get all of it in there. That's all right. All right. Let's see, eye goes here. Okay, now I'm gonna go back over it darker. As I go back over it, I'm kind of correcting any mistakes that I see that I made. I'm going back and forth with my eyes, trying to look very closely. I think this part's even out of the camera. I can't hold it and draw. I'll hold it up here. I don't know if the camera's gonna focus on that or on my pencil. Oh goodness. All right, there we go. There's our whale. Erase some of these lines. Now for the orca, another whale. This orca's pretty cool. Like, it's got a little pink tongue, and you can hear marbles inside of it. It's actually got weights in it, and this black part is rubber and the white part is plastic. So it's very, it's pretty nice. If you make the weights go forward, it dives down in the water. So if you're in the bathtub playing with this, you can have extra fun. If you make the weights go back towards the tail, it will sit and bob in the water just like that. So really pretty cool. All right, let's see. Got a really long dorsal fin. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to fit that in, huh? These are not gonna be the same size. Obviously one is much smaller than the other one. I've got the air running in the background. I apologize, I forgot to turn it off. Oh goodness. I'll try to get up here in just a minute and go turn it off. I just realized that. It feels very good. Okay, so there's our orca. Just a little bit. There we go. Give a little bit more structure to the tail. Okay. Ah! Oh well. Sometimes that happens. All right, let me go turn the air off real quick, and I'll do the last one. Okay, last one is our wolf. So we've got our little wolf here. Gosh, this is such a small animal compared to the other ones. And it's basically just a dog. Just gotta figure out how to fit it in to the paper. So I want to start by drawing the rib cage, and yeah, I went ahead, oh shoot, maybe if I put the head down, there we go. I went ahead and did the tail while I was at it. Yeah, the head wasn't gonna fit up like it was, so good thing it moves, huh? There's all kinds of little hair details on this, but I'm not sure that they're gonna show up once I color this. So I don't know how much time I want to spend on them. If I was just gonna do this with pencil, I would spend a lot more time on them. But as it is, since I'm coloring these, I'm probably just gonna go back over it with crayon to make it darker. Okay, time for color. Let's start with gray. So our whale has got a light gray underbelly. You know what? I forgot to kind of do this business. There we go. Whale's kind of a blue-gray. We'll see how this gray turns out if we need to add anything to it. I'm using medium pressure. We'll see. Also having to hold the table so it doesn't squeak. One thing that fascinates me about whales is one, how huge they can be, and two, that they are not fish, they are mammals. What? I know. Same thing with dolphins. They just, I mean, they have all of the fish characteristics like fins and tails, but they have some very important things that mammals have that fish do not have. For instance, lungs that breathe air. So dolphins, whales do not breathe air from the water. They do not get oxygen through the water through their gills. They have to come up to the surface to get oxygen, and usually they have a little blowhole on the top where they can breathe in and out of. So that is probably the biggest difference right there, is how they get oxygen, because as you know, humans are mammals and we don't breathe in the water at all. If we breathed water, we would drown and die. So pretty different from fish in that way. I like putting things in categories, especially animals, but I do also realize that there's some that don't fit neatly into categories. And that's what makes it fun. So I think what scientists do is they find the characteristics that most match the main category, and that's how they categorize them. So something important like breathing air is pretty huge. All right. I'm going to turn this because a lot of times if you turn the paper, it's easier to color. I know my table's squeaking. I'm trying to push on it so it doesn't squeak. The animal alphabet videos are the last videos I'm going to do up here in my virtual classroom in the attic because it's going to be so hot up here from now on. So I'll be moving my equipment back downstairs to my regular studio, and that table doesn't squeak. All right, looking pretty good for that whale. Let's do the wolf because it's gray as well, but it's a very light gray. So I'm not pushing very hard. Okay, and then our orca, which is black and white. So that shouldn't be too hard. I am going to show you, I'm going to outline this with pretty heavy pressure. And then go back in and color it in. That way you can still see the details. All right, there we go. Pretty cool. There you go, guys.